friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing another cozy reset vlog where I basically just plan out my month. I did one for the first time last month and I really loved it. Oh, you're going back under? I did one last month and I really loved it. So I think I'm gonna make this like a monthly thing. I'm going to be picking out my TBR for the month, doing some content planning, making some goals for the month, doing some cleaning and house resetting. And then at the end, I am also going to share some of my favorites from the previous month. We're gonna start with my monthly goals. And first, let's actually check in with what my goals were last month and if I accomplished those. So here were my goals from last month. The first one was I wanted to go out in public more because since I broke my foot, I hadn't been able to like go out places, which I did. Last month, I didn't go out to a ton of places, but my mom and I went to our favorite frozen yogurt shop like 3 or 4 times. Maybe it was 5 times. I don't know. We went a lot. We went like once a week, which was really nice. And then we also went shopping a couple times. I didn't end up buying anything, but it was just nice to be like in stores and feeling like I'm doing normal things. So that was really good. The second goal was to start going to bed earlier. I actually completely forgot that that was a goal. And I don't think I intentionally was doing that, although I do think I have started to go to bed earlier. Last night I went to bed at 11 p.m., which is so early for me, and I woke up at like 6:30 a.m., which is also so early for me. So I'm gonna consider that goal accomplished, even though I literally did not think about it once. Third goal was to go to a sound bath, which I didn't end up doing because they only do it 1 day a month and I missed it. So I still want to do that. I'm just not sure when that's gonna work out for me to be able to go to. And then my last goal was that I wanted to decorate my patio, which I also didn't do. One of the things that I did when I went out shopping was I was looking for like patio decor and stuff like that, and I didn't find anything. I think I need to go to stores in the city because there's not that many options around me. But I did sort of like clean up the patio so it wasn't as dirty. So I will consider that slightly accomplished. So 3 out of 4 goals. Pretty good. So for my July goals, the first one is that I want to work on my walk. I've been talking about this a little, that I have started to walk again, and it was such a slow process. Like from the time when my doctor gave me the clear to start trying to walk again to when I actually was able to take my first step was like 3 weeks. And that was like 3 weeks of working on it every single day. But since I've taken that step, like the progress has been like speeding up so much, which is great. So I'm able to get around a lot more, but the walk is ugly, okay? The walk is not cute. I have a cane that I use while I'm walking, which is helping a lot also. So yeah, my main goal this month is I just want to keep working on walking and my mobility. My second goal is I want to start driving more. I've driven once. I went over to my parents' house for dinner last week, which was really nice. I even picked up Loki. That's why he's home now. Now that I can walk more and like I can actually get to my car, I want to start driving more. Like I could go to a drive-through and pick up food instead of having it delivered. And then my last goal for the month is that I want to film more reading vlogs. I kind of put reading vlogs on the back burner a little bit while I was recovering, just because I was doing nothing interesting in my life. Like I wasn't going anywhere. There was just not much to put in the vlogs besides like me sitting on my couch giving another book update, which I know that for a lot of people that's fine, but for me, I just find it so uninteresting. So there were a lot of vlog ideas that I wanted to do, but just involved more things to them. So now that I am getting around more, I want to pick up a lot of those vlogs that I was really excited to do. So those are my goals for this month. I think they're all very easily doable. Now I'm gonna go pick out my TBR for the month. I'm participating in 2 different readathons. One of them is a Kindle Unlimited readathon that a few of my patrons are hosting, and we're just gonna read Kindle Unlimited books for the whole month. And then the other one is Summerween, which is hosted by Gabby Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte, and I'm super excited for that one. So we're gonna go into my office and pick out some books that I could potentially be reading throughout the month. actually gonna do like a little unhaul. I thought every month I could incorporate like kind of cleansing my shelves, getting rid of any books that I either read and didn't like or I've just lost interest in. I do try to unhaul books regularly. I noticed when I was in here the other day, there were definitely some books that I don't want to have anymore. Firstly, being these two Penelope Douglas books. I have just really lost interest in Penelope Douglas. I read Birthday Girl like a long time ago and I enjoyed it. I feel like if I read it now though, I wouldn't like it as much as I did the first time that I read it. These two books scare me. Both of them are ones that I've been completely spoiled for and I just know I would hate them. I will be getting rid of those. I don't think Penelope Douglas is the author for me. And part of the reason is I feel a little icky. Ooh, this is gonna be a hot take. Majority of her heroines are teenagers. Like yes, 18, 19, but always teen. I have never seen one of her books where it's like a 25-year-old. It's always a teenager and that just feels very weird to me. When it's like a teenager and then all these relationships are with these grown-ass adult men. I don't know, I don't vibe with that. I kind of wanna get rid of this. This is a special edition of The Wrong Heart by Jennifer Hartman, which this special edition is gorgeous. Jennifer Hartman is one of my favorite romance authors, but I hated this book. So I don't know, like it's just so pretty. And I do collect her books. I don't know, we're gonna think on that one. Haunting Adeline, I just do not wanna read it. This is another one I've been completely spoiled for. I don't think I will like it. Do not think I will like it. Sorry, dark romance girlies, don't come for me. This I think I can get rid of because Bloom sent me all of the new editions of this book. I'm also scared to read this one. I've heard wild things about it, but I don't need 2 copies of this one, so I can get rid of that. Okay, I feel like that's a good little stack. So I'm getting rid of American Queen, Haunting Adeline, Corrupt, and Credence. Just, you know, purging the shelves of some romance books that I think I'm really gonna hate. I think that was a good little unhaul. Okay, now I'm gonna do some cleaning and organizing of my bedroom. I was living downstairs for like 2-3 months. I literally did not come upstairs into my bedroom for so long and it was kind of a disaster in here when I finally did. So I did a lot of cleaning in here. I got a new duvet cover. I'm trying to make it like cozier vibes in here. And I'm also going to switch out the clothes in my closet. I keep the bulk of my clothes in the closets in my office and then I'm gonna like transition seasonal clothes into my bedroom closet. So I want to move all of the winter stuff out of here and bring in summer stuff because it is like 110 degrees every single day here. And as much as I want to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts 24/7, I think I will die if I keep doing it. I literally say that as I'm wearing sweatpants right now that you guys can't see. my office because we're gonna do a little bit of content planning. So I showed this last month, but I always plan my content with these Canva calendars. I love Canva. I pretty much use Canva for everything. And usually what I will do first is I will go in and I will add the videos that have specific days that I need to upload them. For example, this monthly reset vlog is gonna be the first video that I post in the month. Then I know that I'm gonna be vlogging for Summerween, and I will probably upload that vlog the last day or the day after Summerween ends. I know for sure one of my Patreon videos is going to be another episode of this series that I do on there called Books with a Buzz, where I drink some sort of alcoholic beverage and there's some sort of bookish topic that we're doing. The last Books with a Buzz episode was drunk book shopping, which was really fun. This episode, I already filmed it. It is going to be reading 1-star reviews of my favorite books, and every time I get angry, I drink. So yeah, that episode will be going up probably the first week of July. I also have filmed a dragon vlog. I asked my patrons to pick what my next reading vlog was gonna be, and they picked reading dragon books. So that one has also already been filmed. I just need to finish editing it. That'll be the first vlog that I post. So for sure I know I'm doing the dragon vlog, Summerween vlog, and then throughout the whole month I'm gonna be reading Kindle Unlimited books. I think I also wanna do, at least I wanna do one vlog that is like not a specific TBR, but it's a reading challenge. I just don't know yet what I want to do. I'm considering like doing another swapping my screen time for reading. Also last summer I did like a book scavenger hunt, chooses my next read. I could do that again. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys have any ideas of what you want me to do in terms of like a reading challenge vlog, let me know because I'm still undecided. I also really need to film my 60K Q&A. I have not done that yet. I don't know. I always like intend to do Q&As, and then when it comes around to it, I feel like I'm like, is this interesting? Do people care? I don't really know. So I am gonna do that. I've just been putting it off. I also just got a package of some book mail, so I thought I would open this as well. It's from Macmillan, which means it's probably something from Tor. Looks like a big book. Oh my god! It is Be Sure by Seanan McGuire. This is the bind up of the first 3 books in the Wayward Children series. Comes out July 18th. Look at this cover. So nice. If you've been waiting to start this series, you'll be able to get a bind up of the first 3 books. These books are kind of pricey and they're short, so I'm so excited about this. It might be time for another reread. Now we're gonna do my monthly favorites. These are all things that I was loving throughout the month of June. Starting off with TV shows, Love Island. Love Island is my favorite reality show, and every time that it's on, it literally takes up all of my brain power. Every single morning, I wake up, I go downstairs, I make coffee, and I sit on the couch and I watch the new episode of Love Island. And this season, oh my god, this season is so good. The drama, I feel like they cast a bunch of messy people. Like they just cast people this year who love to talk gossip and be messy, and it is so entertaining. But then my other favorite show this month is The Bear, which came out with its 2nd season. I loved season 1 when it came out last year, but I feel like I didn't hear anybody talking about it. Like I kept telling people about it and to watch it. Season 2 came out. I feel like this season has gotten very popular and it's so good. It's just such an amazing show. Quick pitch for the show if you have no idea what it's about. It's about this guy who is like the top chef in the country. He won like top new chef award. He was the head chef at like a Michelin star restaurant. He's very successful, and then his brother commits suicide and leaves him their family's sandwich shop that is like really struggling. So he goes to try to save the business while also dealing with all of this grief and anger over his brother. It is just so amazing. I highly recommend it. Okay, my favorite music from the month. I thought that I did not have an answer to this because I don't really listen to new music that often, but I found a new artist, or new to me, and there's this one song that I've been obsessed with. It's called The Worst Person Alive by G Flip. So the reason that I found this song is because I love Selling Sunset, which is a reality show, and one of the girls on Selling Sunset is dating or married to G Flip. So I was like, oh, let me check out their music, and I found this song. It's really good. But then also, you know, I just have to mention Taylor Swift. There's a song combination that I've been obsessed with, and that is the combo of Cornelia Street and You're Losing Me. Oh, If you just want to get your feelings hurt, listen to those songs together. My favorite movie from the month, I don't have a favorite movie. I think I only watched one movie in June and I did like it, but calling it a favorite movie is definitely a stretch. The movie's called My Fault. It's on Amazon Prime. It is like a spicy romance movie about step-siblings. I watched it thinking it was gonna be so bad and cheesy. It was actually kind of good. Is it a favorite movie? No, but it is the only movie that I watched. My favorite book from the month. Okay, I actually have to correct what my favorite book was last month because I had filmed last month's reset a little bit early. And the day after I filmed that video, I read what was actually my favorite book of the month, and that was Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. So that is a correction that I have to make. But my favorite book from this month is Silver Under Nightfall by Rin Chupeco. This is a gothic vampire fantasy horror that was so good. Oh my god, I had such high hopes for this and thank god it did not let me down. It was dark, there was an amazing polyamorous romance between these three characters, there was horror elements to it, the fantasy was amazing, the world building was amazing, like it was just so good. I have a video game favorite for the month on my Switch, and that is a game called Forgotten Anne. This game, the design style of this game really reminds me of Studio Ghibli. Basically, it's a platformer that takes place like in this kind of steampunk industrial world where all forgotten things go. You're playing as Anne, who is like the enforcer of this world, and her job is to track down any of the rebels in this uprising of forgotten things. As you're playing as her going through this world, you're kind of learning more about the uprising, more about the world. It is so good. Like, I would love this to be a book or a TV show. Like, just the story, like the gameplay is really fun, but like the story of the game is so good, and the cutscenes, like the artwork of the cutscenes is beautiful. You can just tell this game, like they put so much work into it. It is so great. I highly recommend it. Next up, I have some clothing faves, which you guys have probably seen because it's all I've been wearing lately, and that is my new bookish t-shirts. I got all of these on Etsy from a store called Chapter Catchers. I'll link them down below, but I got this Fourth Wing shirt that says, "As Gaiath War College," obsessed with this one. Another Fourth Wing shirt. This one is like a tour shirt, so it's Silver One World Tour. And then lastly, I got this Ninth House shirt that says Leafy House. I'm just obsessed. The designs are so good. The shirts are very nice. I definitely want to order more from this shop. She has a bunch of other shirts. She has a couple Lord of the Rings ones that I really want. Next, I have kind of a random favorite. This is actually something that I've had for years, and that is my ice pack. So this is from a small business called Relief Pack, and they make these, I think, specifically for people with migraines. That's why I bought it. Whenever I have a migraine, if my medications aren't working, this is like one of the things that helps me relieve some of the pain of my migraine. So you keep this in the freezer. There's these beads inside that stay cold for so long. They stay cold for at least an hour, and then when it starts to lose some of its coldness, you just shake it and it like reactivates the cold for like another 30 minutes. So you can get a good hour and a half of like freezing cold from this. So yeah, I use this for my migraines a lot. I'll just kind of like lay down and like put it on my head. But I've also, the past like month, I've been using it on my foot because since I've been walking more, my foot keeps swelling up. So I definitely recommend it. Of all the ice packs I've ever had, it's definitely my favorite. And then I have like 3 beauty makeup favorites. The first one is another thing that I've had for a long time, but I've started using more recently, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is kind of the only thing I've been wearing on my face. Like right now, I don't have foundation, I don't have concealer, I'm just wearing this. It's hard to explain. It's not a foundation, it's not really a primer. It's this very sheer, glowy formula. It just leaves your skin looking really healthy and beautiful, and I have been loving it lately. So much so that my mom even bought one. And then the last thing is a scent combination, a perfume and a lotion. I've been obsessed with this combo lately. The perfume is 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. I have a little sample of it, but I'm actually gonna buy a full size. And then the lotion is EOS Shea Butter 24-hour moisture in the scent Vanilla Cashmere. So layering these 2 scents together, oh my god, like it's such a delicious smell. Like I love vanilla scents, and these together are just so good. This one smells super, super sweet. It's like very sweet cookie dessert vanilla, but then the vanilla woods is a little bit like spicier, deeper. So the combination of the two just smells so amazing. So that is gonna be the end of this reset vlog. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and consider checking out my Patreon where I post tons of exclusive content. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!